All right, we're joined now by Cassadee Pope, country newcomer, but not new to music itself. Cassadee, we thank you for joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So we'll start by talking about The Voice, the place where a lot of people know you from after winning a couple of seasons ago. And what's one thing, I guess it opened a lot of doors for you, what's one thing you took away after working with a lot of great musicians on that show?
The thing I took away was just to go with your gut. A show like that will make you question who you are or what kind of music you should be doing, what songs you should sing, and I think being put in that position, it's do or die. You know, if you feel uncomfortable doing something, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
And of course you are, as we talked about, new to country, but not necessarily new to music itself after playing rock for so many years and now transitioning to country. What is that transition? What did you have to do to get into a country mindset and perform country music? And has that changed your style at all?
It actually hasn't. Funny enough, I come from a country background, so I listened to country music, and because of my age, I listened to a lot of Shania Twain and Faith Hill, Tim McGraw, Rascal Flatts, and I would cover a lot of their music. And then once I discovered I loved that, I went back and I researched and I looked up classic artists like Loretta Lynn and Patsy Cline and George Jones. So it's always been in me, and I had my band, which was really fun. So I have that rock influence as well. But now, as far as the transition, I think my songwriting has gotten more personal, but I haven't really had to change my style, which is nice. With the band, the songs weren't so personal because I had 4 guys in the band with me and I didn't want it to be just about me. So now I can really dig deep.
So you would say that being a solo artist has allowed you to kind of expand your own brand, if you will?
Yeah, totally. And I can have people get to know me a little better. There's more opportunities for that to happen. And I do have that camaraderie with my band now. They're not in the band, but they're the backing band. They're great guys. So there's little subtle differences, but it's not too different.
Well, when I listen to Frame by Frame, I listen to the album, and I hear a lot of different things in there. A little country, a little rock, a little pop. You know, there's a lot of different sounds on this album. How would you describe your sound, again, as you create your own brand? How would you describe it?
It's an interesting thing. I find it kind of difficult to explain, but definitely has that traditional country feel where the songs tell stories and they take you through all the different obstacles and stages in your life. They're relatable songs, which I also think is country, but also on the rock side of things. And definitely some pop in there. As far as the hooks go, I really love catchy melodies, and the choruses, I find myself always wanting to write that powerful chorus, that powerful soaring note in the choruses. But a few songs on the album, I took a step back and realized not all my songs have to completely blow my voice out live. So I have a few of those that I kind of take a step back and breathe.
Well, Wasting All These Tears is a song a lot of people know you for if they're country music fans, and that song has been platinum, so congratulations, named platinum. Talk about what that has done, being your first country single. It is just such a smash hit. What has that done for you?
It's really given me the encouragement to keep putting out music, and you know, going from that show, The Voice, to being thrown out into the real world and really doing it. It's a scary thing. You never know how people are going to react, so to hear that people are connecting with these songs, especially Wasting All These Tears, so deeply means a lot, especially with the lyrics. People have told me stories about how it's helped them through breakups and getting over somebody, and that's the most rewarding thing an artist can hear.
So when it comes down to it, the fans at the end of the day, that's what you're looking for, is just to find that emotional connection between the artist and the fan.
Yeah, and the exciting thing for me is this year is really the first time I'm able to play these songs live and have the album already out. Last year when I toured with Rascal Flatts, the album hadn't come out yet. So now I'm seeing these people sing along, and people are telling me all these stories about how these songs have connected with them, and it's amazing.
Well, you worked with a number of producers on this album, and what has developed to a couple of great songs on radio, and of course connecting with those fans. How do you determine songs that you write versus the songs that you just select to be on that album, and really working with that team of producers? How do you determine what you want on the album?
I just go with whatever really moves me, whether it's a song I wrote or just a song I collaborated on. I need to be really emotionally attached because I'm singing these songs every night or every day, and I really want to get that deep reaction from the crowd. So going into the studio and recording, thankfully every song I went in to do, I was like, this is it, this is going on the album. I didn't really have to go in and record 40 songs and pick and choose 13 or 12, but yeah, it was a pretty seamless project for me. It was nice.
Well, of course, lastly, you're working, or playing tonight, I should say, not working on the album, playing here tonight at Clarion. And of course, you have played a lot of smaller venues, and you have also been on tour again with Rascal Flatts, and you're going on tour with Tim McGraw this summer. Talk about what it's like to play a smaller venue like Clarion and perhaps amphitheaters and arenas as well.
Well, tonight is special because I'm headlining. I had no idea that I would be able to sell out this place. I mean, the fact that I have fans in Clarion is like a surprise to me, so it's great. And then touring with Tim McGraw is going to be incredible. I've been a fan of his for years, so to be able to go on tour with an artist that I'm a fan of is surreal. I'm going to definitely learn a lot from him and his live show. I think that's the difference. You know, you headline a show, you're going out there doing your thing. There's nobody really to follow. It's all about you. Whereas opening for somebody like Tim, I'm going to learn a lot.
It's called the Sundown Heaven Town tour, we should say.
Yes.
Cassadee Pope, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.